Hello everybody, I'm Mortika Lacrosse, and you're watching an episode of Way of the Witch. And this Way of the Witch episode is about whether or not you should get paid for the craft. For instance, if you do tarot readings, or you read the palm, or you perform a spell for someone, or some kind of service. Now, I believe it was in 1973 where the American Council of Witches or something came up with these rules that they claimed were for all witches and or something to that extent. And a lot of people try to use this as a reason why people that are witches shouldn't be paid for their services or doing a tarot reading or anything like that. But I look at it as you're providing a service, and like any service, you know, you should get paid for the service you are providing. Now, I'm not saying rip people off or anything like that either, but I don't think any self-respecting witch would do that, or I would hope not. So my opinion on the matter is that yes, of course you should get paid. Back in the old days when the witches were that, person on the outside of skirts of town that people only ignored most of the time, but they didn't ignore them when they needed a service, whether it was some herbal medicine or something of the craft or a spell or something from them. Then they'd go to that edge of town and pay the witch for the service or whatever they were providing them or some potion. Back in those days, of course, the witch got paid for his or her service because that was how they made a living. So my personal opinion is, yeah, of course you should get paid. Why wouldn't you get paid? Any other religion or spirituality where that person, priest or priestess or imam or whatever religious title they hold, or pope or whatever, they get paid for the service that they provide. So yes, of course a witch should get paid for his or her service that they're providing, whether it's tarot reading, a palm reading, a psychic reading, a aura reading, or whatever type of service they're providing. Yes, they should get paid for the service they are providing to that individual, especially if it's their way of making money currently in that time, frame. So that's my opinion on the issue, and I don't really care what the American Council of Witches say about it. Since who died and made them boss and the governing body of all witches, I didn't know that I had to go to some, and ask permission for whether I get paid or not if I provided a tarot reading. Just saying. So anyways, if you like this kind of video and you want to, so give that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up button so you can let YouTube's algorithm know that you want to see more of that. If you want to see more of witchy content, witchy news, or witchy information, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified of future Way of the Witch videos. And as always, down there in the description bar below will be links and whatnot to my social media, to anything of that particular fashion. Some of it will be, the YouTuber Army playlist of this week, and also this week's YouTuber shoutout. So, speaking of that, let's jump into it. Alright, everybody, so this week's YouTuber shoutout is Saiyan Streams. He does a lot of gaming content. He likes doing game content with the game Dragon Ball. So if that's your thing, you're going to want to check out his channel, which is right here on the screen. He says it even in his About section on his page that he plays video games on YouTube. A lot of it is Dragon Ball. So check out his content if that's the kind of content you want to see. You want to see some gaming videos, you want to see some Dragon Ball video game content, then hit that subscribe button right here and that notification bell so you can be notified of future videos of Saiyan Streams. So be sure to check out his channel. He'd really appreciate it, I'm sure. Thank you. And now we're going to go back to the rest of the video. Alright, so that was this week's YouTuber shoutout. Make sure that you come back again, I guess. I'm Mortika Lacrosse. As always, namaste and blessed be. Peace out.